Hello everyone, I am Lakshmi from CSC third year GM University. Today I am going to present my Unity mini project Pick Gun Dodge which I developed for assignment 1. This project is built using Unity 6.2 and CS scripting. It focuses on the core principle of 2D game development including movement, scoring, difficulty levels and user interface designs. Throughout this project, I completed four main phases: core gameplay, game mechanics, live systems, and final polishing. Here is my topic Pig and George game development. Here is my team members Likhitha, Nisha, Shreya, presented to Shivanagowda sir. Game objective and overview. The goal of ITME is straightforward: click on a moving target to score points. As they progress, the target moves faster and shrinks. You have limited lives. Make every click count. Here I explain game objective and overview. The goal of Hit Me is straightforward. Click on the moving target to score the points. As you progress, the target moves faster and shrinks. You have limited lives. Make every click count. Next, phase 1: basic setup and movement. In phase 1, I created the scene which the target moves randomly across the screen within defined bounds. When clicked, the score increased by 1 immediately. You can see the movement and the score updating live now. Here is the scene. In scene we have games. And next, in phase 2, increasing difficulty. In phase 2, I introduced scaling difficulty. Once you hit certain scores, the target speed increases and its size decreases. This keeps the gameplay challenging. Observe how the target becomes harder to catch as the score goes up. Next, phase 3: lives and game over logic. In phase 3, I added a live systems. The player starts with 3 lives. Missing the target causes loss of a life. When all the lives are gone, the game displays game over and stops further input. Here you see lives decrementing and the game ending. Phase 4: UI and polishing. About polishing, I added a start screen, restart button and clear UI elements showing scores and lives. Also adjusted background and layout for better visual clarity. Now you can start, play, lose or restart cleanly. Design choice and challenges. I wanted a clean, responsive look, so I used simple 2D shapes and bright contrast. The toughest part was balancing speed and click detection. Too fast or too small and it becomes frustrating. Tuning those parameters took more time. Also coordinating UI updates with game states was tricky. Next, wrap up. In summary, Hit Me taught me how to integrate movement, input, UI, game states and difficulty tuning in Unity. I hope this demonstrates both the technical and design side of my work. Here we use first prefabs, it containing a block. In block we transform the position, rotation and scaling. Here it shows the block's position which that can fall down from the which position, rotate, how should it rotate. There is no rotation, it is only falling down, so that we give zeros and scale. Then the color of the background and we take the block diagram or code from this and write it on the block using this, and diagram should be here only. Material, frozen, yes, all are there in the block. Then resources, scenes in that game is having, then scripts having the code of block, game manager and player. Block. We can see the block code by opening it in the VS Code. Here is the block.cs code. The script is attached to each falling block. It checks the Y position of the block in every frame. It is the block's falls before the certain point, that is Y is minus F, it destroys itself. Prevents old block from staying in the scene, saves money. Next we have game manager.cs code. Handles game control, scores and spamming blocks. Starts the game when the player clicks for the first time. Tap on the start, then it will start. Hides the tap to start text. Repeatedly calls spam blocks at fixed intervals. Spams a new block at a random X position. Increases the scores each time a block appears. Updates the score on the screen. Controls the score text on the spamming machines. Here. Next we have the player.cs code. Player.cs handles player movement and collision. When the mouse button or screen touch it pressed, the player moves. Vector v3 touch. Here touch pause. Detect which side screen to be touched, left or right. Next we have stop player movement when the screen isn't being touched. Then if the player is falling back, it restart current game and restart. Control player's movement, input detection and collision restart. Overall, the block.cs manages individual block, game.manager.cs handles game flow, player.cs control player's actions. Spam blocks, detect block and moves right or left all should be done by here the three codes. Next we come back to this only. Here sprites having the all block diagrams which need to be develop the game. Here the background, here the block diagram, peak diagram and the tab to start. Next we have text mesh pro, default volume profiles and the input system action, universal render pipeline and the packages. Next we need to know how the here the game manager having the game spam block and the block spam point images we drag from here to here, and here is the spam point canvas and the event system, main camera, global light, ground and the player. We came to know how the game should be look like. When we click on the run button, it will start the game like this. If we click on start, it will start. If the block uh, fall on the peak, the game will end and start from the first. Then we restart it. We have to move like this. If the block touches the peak, then we fail the game and the game will be restarted again. Here is the explanation of our Unity project for the assignment 1. I explained all the things. Thank you. Thank you.